Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Boss Babe Blog Podcast. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. If you are watching for the first time, I'm glad to have you. And if you are a Boss Babe Blog supporter, fan, investor, whichever, sponsor, thank you so much, viewer. We appreciate all of you. So today I'm live because I do want to talk about some business solutions and I want to talk about some business resources that are available for entrepreneurs no matter what level or journey or part of your journey you're on. So the name of this podcast episode is called Quality Business Solutions Galore. I started off to say business solutions galore, but I wanted to add quality on there just to emphasize the fact that we are here to produce quality. We're here to produce wonderful content if that's what you're seeking, but we're also here to provide quality support as well. So I do have memberships where if you are an entrepreneur needing your brand advertised, if you're needing assistance with your marketing journey, if you're looking for more resources, a more hands-on white glove experience through your marketing journey, then you would want to become a member of our directory. Now, I'm not going to talk about that opportunity just yet. I want to start off with a signature opportunity that is available to all entrepreneurs. And then I'm going to move to the second part of this opportunity that is strictly available to directory members. So first, I just want to make sure that everything is sounding okay on my end. So I'm just going to do a quick little quality check. Okay, yeah, everything looks good, sounds good. So let me just go back and let me get this. Let me get that. Let's see. Hold on one second. And I hope everyone is doing wonderful today. I know it's an odd time. I don't normally stream around this time, but I'm doing it today. So you are more than welcome to join the conversation. You're more than welcome to ask questions about the services that we will be highlighting this evening. And we will go from there. So the first opportunity that I'm talking about, there's two parts of it. The first part is available to all entrepreneurs. If I felt like there was ever any exception to the rule and I wasn't able to deliver the service, obviously I would just immediately refund you because I want to make sure that I'm the right fit for you. However, for just about all entrepreneurs, we have a YouTube setup service. So this is going to help you with setting up your YouTube channel and giving you a strategy as well as ongoing support. I know a lot of times when people are purchasing designing services like for thumbnails, for bios, for descriptions, they usually get all of the information given to them and then they have to go execute it and they don't receive ongoing support unless they have paid for that service. So I'm providing a service where I'm going to help you with giving your YouTube channel a facelift and I'm going to provide you with ongoing support. So before we jump into that, let me just share this for any entrepreneurs that may want to be a part of this conversation inside of our wonderful and lovely communities. By the way, shout out to everyone that's in our Facebook communities. We have now surpassed 5,000 members. So I am very proud about that. And I really appreciate everybody's support. You guys are amazing. All right, let's go back. And then, of course, I got to share it to my directory member chat. Like, what? That's a requirement. That's a bare minimum. That's a prerequisite. Okay, let's get this in the chat and then we'll get started with the conversation. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing wonderful. Okay, here we go. Hello. Thank you for joining. I almost said happy Thursday because Thursday is my normal streaming time, but happy Tuesday. It's a bad habit. Okay, services are worldwide. So let's start off with talking about this signature opportunity of the month. So I decided to do this opportunity of the month to give entrepreneurs, business owners, some assistance with finding great services without having to pay the same price point that you would normally pay. So you do have to make an investment, but the investment is extremely affordable and it's an amazing one-time only promotion. So right now we have 7 of these opportunities left. I will start off with the YouTube Influence Starter Experience. So this is a $100 investment. It requires a $100 investment. And what is included? You're going to receive YouTube channel optimization, Professionally positioned with a customized channel banner, up to updated bio and channel description, plus 12 custom YouTube thumbnail graphics designed to align with your industry and brand colors. So you're going to receive all of that. Then you're going to receive personalized YouTube content strategy. So receive a customized content strategy based on your industry, target audience, and social media presence, and where you are in your content journey. This includes guidance on what type of content to create and a structured content schedule to help you stay consistent. And then you're going to get 5 private YouTube strategy sessions. So you're going to receive 5 private 2-hour consultations focused on helping you understand strategy, improve your content approach, and confidently move forward with your YouTube presence. The outcome: instead of trying to figure out YouTube alone, you'll walk with a more polished channel, professional visuals ready for your content, and personalized content strategies dedicated to coaching you, helping show you how to show up consistently and strategically. It isn't just about creating a YouTube channel. It's about creating the foundation for your influence. So this signature opportunity is final sale. It's an investment of $100. And if you are interested, you can text 833-705-4352 with any questions about the service or delivery expectations before deciding to make that investment. So I do want to emphasize, when it comes to the YouTube channel, let's go through each of those benefits, but just a little bit more in detail. The YouTube channel optimization is really a easy setup for you. So if you're needing help with setting up, if you don't do well with flyers or designs and you're feeling like, okay, this is not my forte, I need someone to do it for me, then we will be helping you with that. Okay. So that's the first part of it. The second part is the YouTube content strategy. So what I do is I analyze your current performance on YouTube and on other social media platforms. And based off of your trending performance, it tells me what kind of strategy I need to give you that's going to be realistic, but also going to challenge you to step out of your comfort zone and create a presentable production. The next thing is, with this content strategy, you don't have to think about anything. All you need to do is give me your YouTube information or your business information. If I already know your business information because you're already a client, then you don't have to do anything. You can just purchase a service and I'll take it from there. You tell me what business you want it for, and then I can make it happen. If I don't know your business yet, then of course you're going to send me your website, you're going to send me your YouTube channel, and I'm going to do my own research on your audience. And from there, I can determine how we're going to create this strategy. I also might ask a couple of follow-up questions, such as your audience or your mission, depending on how much information is provided on your website. But it's not required. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've worked with multiple industries. So there are going to be a lot of industries where I already know because I had the experience on designing and branding it. So that's the strategy session. It's really so that you don't have to think. If you don't want to think and you just want it done, this is perfect for you. If you're someone that sees the value in delegation and having a professional do something for you versus trying to do everything yourself, then this is for you. Now we're moving on to the 5 private YouTube strategy consultations. So these are 2-hour-long YouTube strategy consultations, meaning that you can go and book with me, and then you will sit with me for 2 hours, and I'm going to work through this YouTube channel with you. We're going to talk about your strategy. We're going to go over the notes together to make sure you don't have any questions. I'm going to give you some insight on ways to effectively execute these notes. If you're feeling like you need help, if you need inspiration, I'm going to talk to you about resources. I'm going to answer any questions that pop up in your mind. I'm going to share with you just some tips and common practices that have helped me with growing my YouTube channel. Everyone always likes to ask, well, where's your YouTube channel at? I currently have over 270 or 280 subscribers right now. And we have reached up to 17,000 views in 1 month, anywhere from 6,000 to 17,000. Therefore, I've been able to really generate some views and traffic to my channel. And I have a lot of insight and experience that I can share with you if you're someone that's just starting your channel and you're trying to build that. Or maybe you've had a channel and you just haven't been able to build that yet. So if you're looking for that level of assistance and support, this is the perfect package for you. So the link is attached. If you're ready for this and you want to make this investment and sign up, you can sign up. Like I said, it is final sale. However, if you do have questions and you don't want to feel pressured, you can text us at 833-705-4352. And please give us 1 to 8 business days to get back a detailed response for you. Inquiries have been filling up, especially since we've been doing a lot of content lately at different locations and a lot of podcast interviews. So we got a lot of people asking questions about some of these services and opportunities that are available. However, it normally takes around 1 to 4 business days. That's usually the range, but anywhere up to 8 business days. So just patiently wait for us. And then we'll make sure to answer those questions for you. The next thing is this strategy is only available to 7 more professionals. So if you are interested in taking advantage of this opportunity, then you want to go ahead and snag this like yesterday, because there's only 7 left. And the second opportunity that I'm about to share is only available to directory members. The first opportunity that I just shared is available to everyone. And if you are not a directory member, I don't want you to get scared or, freak out and think that I'm only going to be talking about directory member benefits, because I'm not. So you can actually still stay tuned, because after I finish sharing this second signature opportunity for my members, I'm then going to move to some other services for non-directory members and some resources for people who are not ready yet to invest yet, but they just want to see what is out there to support their business. So I have services, I have resources, I have solutions galore. And that's why we named this podcast this title. All right. So let's go ahead and just take a big look at the second part of this opportunity. Now, if you want to read along with me, you can go to bossbabeblog.com. If you are not already a directory member and you are interested in becoming one, or you want to learn more about the benefits, we may talk a little bit about it today, but you're always able to go to our website, bossbabeblog.com, and book a free discovery call, complimentary discovery call with one of our membership specialists. All of our membership specialists either have experience in being a part of our online communities, being a member of our directory, or selling the memberships. So you can go book with any of them. They are all wonderful and lovely professionals. Sit down with them for a 30-minute complimentary discovery call and just talk about, how this might be a great opportunity for your brand to grow and elevate, and ask any questions you have. They're not here to sell to you or pressure you. It is not required that you purchase a membership after the call ends. If you decide that it's not the right fit, or you still have more questions, or you just want to sit for a little while, you're able to do that. And there's a zero commitment. Or zero commitment required. So you can just say, okay, well, thank you for the information, I'll head out. And there's no charge for that. The only thing that you would pay for with a discovery call is if you canceled. All cancellations will be a $20 cancellation fee, because that cancellation fee goes towards our membership specialists that are sitting on the other line waiting to make that call. But if you are attending the call, it's complimentary. You can ask as many questions as you like. You do not have to sign up to become a member after the call is over. And you will still receive some resources, even if you feel like it's not the best fit. Now, if you love the call and you just fall in love with everything that we're doing and what we're about, and you want to be a member, then all you need to do is fill out an application. Fill out the application, and we're going to find out if we're the perfect fit for you. And if we are, we're going to take it from there, and we're going to make sure that you have a wonderful business elevation experience. And the best way I could explain who would be the perfect candidates for being members of our directories are one of two people. Either number one, you are tired of doing everything yourself. You're tired of trying to learn and understand and train everything yourself, and you're ready for an expert or a professional to take over some of those areas in your business and help you through that. Number two, you've done the branding work. You know who your brand is, who you're trying to speak to, and you're really just trying to get in front of these platforms, and you are bold and you're ready to be put out there. It doesn't mean you're not nervous, and it doesn't mean that you don't have reservations about putting yourself out there. It just means that you have enough courage to do it despite that nervousness, and you are serious and ready for that commitment. So that means podcast interviews, that means blog interviews, that means motivational speeches, that means in-person speaking, that means online events, that means going live on selling webinars. All of those opportunities, you are here for it, you're ready for it, and you want to be placed on real credible platforms with professionals that have your best interests at heart, but also understand that your brand is not for everyone, but it is for someone. And we're going to find those people that it's for by sharing your mission and broadcasting that. So that's one of the two people that it's going to be. But both of those people require one core character trait, should I say, and that is the ability to delegate and hand it off to the experts, because I've been doing this for some time. So if our brands are a great fit, it's because I've analyzed what you're seeking from this membership and what I'm able to provide as a membership provider, but also as a marketer and advertiser. And if I see that it's a green light and a great fit, all I need you to do is follow the marketing instructions that I provide for you, and you will see growth in your business by the end of the year. So that's it. It's really simple. And I absolutely would love to work with people who have that mindset and are really looking to elevate their brand. So that's all I got. Now, let's move into this signature opportunity, the second opportunity that I have. Now, this specific opportunity is strictly available for directory members. Let's talk about it. So this is called the Visibility Boost Experience. Are you ready to give your business an intentional lift in visibility? The Visibility Boost experience is an exclusive promotional opportunity created specifically for current Boss Babe blog directory members and businesses that have previously been listed in the Boss Babe blog directory. This experience is designed to give your brand additional exposure across select Boss Babe blog platforms while highlighting your products, services, missions, and overall brand presence. What's included? Let's talk about it. Number one, 15 dedicated visibility blogs. Receive 15 blogs created specifically to increase awareness of your business and give your audience more opportunities to discover what you offer. These blogs will be divided into three strategic categories. Category number one, 5 product and service blog spotlights. So what that means is we're going to create a blog about a specific product or about a specific service for your business. We're going to do 5 of those. Then we're going to do 5 mission and brand value blogs. So that's where we're going to have 5 different blogs dedicated to talking about the core mission behind what it is that you do, talking about who you are, your brand, just giving them a little bit more brand awareness. And then we're going to have 5 educational and customer guidance blogs. So this is where we're educating the customers on how to shop, how to understand, how to subscribe, how to tune in, how to connect with your brand. And so if you are interested and you're ready for that level of exposure, this might be the solution for you. We also have 2 more great and juicy benefits that I want to tell you about. The next one is the Product Highlight Podcast. So we're creating an entire podcast dedicated to highlighting your products and services. So you don't have to be physically next to me for me to do this podcast, and you don't have to schedule time off of your calendar. The whole purpose behind this visibility boost is to give you that boost of visibility without you having to do anything. Because although we do have complementary services and resources that are rich and that have proven results for multiple of our members, sometimes our members may not have the schedule where they're able to go and book an interview. Maybe they want to be on the podcast, but they can't book a podcast interview. Maybe they want to be on the live show, but they can't be a part of it. Maybe they want to be on a blog interview and they have not redeemed that or claimed that benefit yet. So we're going to provide you with the visibility boost where you can actually purchase to have us do a large amount of these things for you. So the visibility boost, we're writing 15 blogs about you. We're doing your product highlight podcast without you being present. We're also providing a 30-day community spotlight feature. So we're going to feature one of your products or services in our Facebook community of over 5,000 members every day for 30 days. On top of all of this, this is not including your current membership benefits. So if you have other membership benefits, this doesn't exclude them or void them. You're still able to claim all of your membership benefits for the duration of your membership. Plus, you're able to receive this visibility package. So this is just an extra boost. But by purchasing this, you are not by any means eliminating the benefits that you already have as a member. So I do want to make that part very clear. All right. So now that I've shared this, I am going to move on to the next opportunity that we have available for anyone that's wanting to elevate their business. And if you're an entrepreneur, like I said, you are more than welcome to drop the state that you're based out of, what you provide, and who you service in the comments. We'd love to hear about it. Okay, so the next thing that we're talking about is going to be Business Builder Bootcamp. So this Business Builder Bootcamp is taking place on Saturday, August 29th from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. So we only have 10 seats available for this course. It's a 5-hour intensive training. Yes, you will get a break in between. We will talk about multiple things in this bootcamp. The first thing is building your own Square website. The second thing is Canva graphics for entrepreneurs. The third thing is community building for business growth. And then the last bonus part is a business Q&A session. So if you have any questions about business, growth, clients, sales, any of that, we will bring those up. Anyone that decides to register for this class will automatically receive a replay. You do not have to attend the class after you purchase it. If you just want a replay of all of the information that we're reviewing, you can get that. Now, if you want to be a part of the class because you appreciate an interactive experience where you're able to really ask questions and be a part of the dialogue, then I highly recommend attending the class. But if you're unable to attend the class on August 29th at 3 p.m. Central Time, then I say just go ahead and have us give you a replay and you can go from there. So the Business Builder Bootcamp. Create, build, and grow. Ready to take your business to the next level? Join us for a hands-on 5-hour entrepreneur training experience designated to help you build professional online presence, creating impactful marketing materials, and developing a stronger connection with your audience. In this interactive class, you'll learn how to build your own Square website, create elevated Canva graphics without being a professional designer, and develop a community building strategy to attract, engage, and nurture customers. You'll walk away with practical tools, strategies, and knowledge you can immediately apply to your business to increase visibility, strengthen your brand, and grow with confidence. Everything that I'm going to be teaching you on in this class, I have been doing myself for years now. And one of them specifically is like one of my, I would say, superpowers, and that is building community. People always ask me, how do you find the connections? How do you build the communities? How do you have so many spaces? I've focused so much on creating a safe space for different people in different spaces, whether they are entrepreneurs, whether they're working on their fitness journey, whether they just want to laugh and kick back and listen to some music, whether they want to be a part of a private chat with all of our members, whether they want to be a part of a public group. So I've been doing this for quite a long time, and I've built over 20 communities, and each of them have different purposes. And some of these communities are exclusive and very intimate, and they can start off anywhere from 20 to 50 members. And other communities are public and open and broad and available for anyone that wants to be a part of that mission. And they go anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 members. So with that being said, we would teach you that in this course. So for the build your own website portion, I'm going to break it down and get really specific for anyone that likes those specifics. For the build your own Square website, learn how to create and design a professional Square website that represents your brand and helps customers easily connect with your products and services. If you wanted to, by the end of this course, you could walk away with a website already built, because I'm going to give you everything that you need to do. So you could literally do it while we are in the class. And I think that's good for people who have to do things in the moment, or else they won't complete them. So you'll learn how to design and customize your Square website, how to organize products and services, how to create customer-friendly online experience, how to showcase your brand professionally. Then we're moving into Canva graphics, how to create polished flyers and marketing materials, how to design social media graphics, how to create branded visuals that make an impact, how to present your business in a more professional and elevated way. A lot of times when it comes to graphic design, most people they tend to be a little selfish with their designs. Like, they want a design that they like, but you need to think about the design that's going to be effective for your customers. Okay, what design will your customers understand? That's what you have to ask yourself. And so when you start asking yourself those questions, you become a little bit more effective at designing advertisements, flyers, and logos that really align with your target audience. And I'm here to help you do that and guide you through it. So we're going to talk about different cost-effective and free community platforms. We're moving on to the next one, community building for business growth, just so y'all know. We're going to talk about different cost-effective and free community platforms. We're going to talk about how to create a community that connects with your ideal audience. We're going to talk about how to nurture relationships and increase engagement. We're going to talk about how to use communities to better understand your customers' needs. We're going to talk about how to use communities to host events, share resources, and create loyalty. We're going to talk about how to build organic leads without relying on paid advertising. Paid advertising can be wonderful, amazing, and outstanding. But out of all of my clients that I've ever brought to my business, it has never come from advertisements on like Facebook ads or Instagram ads. It has never come from that. I've had a time where a person inquired through an ad. I've had times where people filled out forms. I've had times where people watched a video over and over again, which is absolutely wonderful. And that did help boost the visibility. But as far as like getting sales and getting leads and clients that are long-term, all of my long-term clients, even the newer clients that are now becoming long-term, did not come from Facebook ads or Instagram ads. They came from my own strategies. So it's not to say that you can't have Facebook ads, because I think it's a beautiful addition when you understand advertising. If you don't understand advertising, it may not be as beneficial for you, and you may feel like you didn't get what you needed out of it. For example, when I first did ads, I didn't completely understand how to optimize them. Once I started advertising even longer, I understood how to optimize those ads, and I was able to get a great return on investment. It did not come from, I didn't get leads from it. I didn't get new people, but I did reach people who were already interested in what I was doing or already were following me. And that did benefit me and help me. And I did get more forms filled out from people who were already in my community. So that was a great return on investment. And technically you could say that was a lead, but these are people that I've already created and fostered a connection with organically. So I say all that to say that if you are at a place where your funding does not allow you to go and spend $1 million, which is totally okay. And even if you can, that's even better too. We have services where you can purchase that advertising and marketing experience. And the more you invest, the higher the experience will be, because the funding is there for us to go and outsource and create and build your mission the way it needs to look for your perfect advertising and marketing journey. Now, with that being said, if you're at a place where you're not able to pay $1 million for paid advertising, I want you to know that you can still build communities and you can still gain sales through that. Every single client that I've ever had, every single lead that I've ever had originally has come from my own marketing and advertising strategy. It did not come from paid ads. So I'm telling you this to tell you that you don't have to think that you need $1 million in order to make sales. Will you need to invest? Absolutely. You cannot go through business thinking that you shouldn't invest. You cannot go through business being cheap, because some people do. They try to, pull back whatever they can, and they don't really want to invest when they're able to invest. You do have to be stingy with your time sometimes as an entrepreneur, but you can't be cheap. And there's a difference. Valuing your time and your money versus being cheap, those are two different things, in my experience. So I say all of that to say that the investment will come where you will need to start making investments. And you can't be that person that's trying to juice everything you can out of a person without paying them for a service, especially when they're delivering quality and they're doing it as a human, not as an AI. That's the first side. The second side of it is, you can still make this money and make sales without paid advertisement. So don't allow the fact that you're not at $1 million yet to make you think that you can't make sales, because you can. Okay. Funding is very important and it can really help propel your business. But to say that you can't make sales or you can't gain leads because you're not spending money on paid advertisements, that would be a false statement. So I'm not here to make you feel like you have to purchase it. I'm just here to share with you some of the insight and give you a snippet of what you would receive by becoming a part of this Business Builder Bootcamp. This Business Builder Bootcamp is an investment of just $100. So you can sign up. And like I said, even if you cannot meet us at August 29th, guess what? You can still receive a replay. And I'm even going to extend a 2-hour consultation one-on-one with you to answer any extra questions that you have, whether you attend the class or you don't. So if you don't attend, you get the replay and then you get the follow-up session. You must be able to attend the session. If you cancel, you will no longer have the session. Now, if you decide that you can attend and you want to come back for the session, you can do that. Now, if you want both, I want to show up for the class and I want the session, I will gladly give you both, especially if you're ready to show up. It's just important that whatever date you schedule, that is the date you're able to attend, because you can only schedule that extra session one time. So like I said, an investment of $100. This is going to be a 5-hour training. And I really highly recommend jumping on this if you're an entrepreneur that needs that assistance, guidance, and you want to elevate your quality. You want to build relationships and have great communities. You want to elevate your presentation with your visuals on Canva or any designer, because the tips that I'm going to teach you aren't going to just help you in Canva. They're going to help you to any designer that you go to. So you don't have to be a professional designer to have an established appearing brand. Your presentation can still be beautiful without being a professional designer with years of experience, because I'm going to teach you the things that they teach you when you go to school for designing. I'm also going to teach you how to maneuver through these apps, paid or free, so that you can work and create this presentation on any budget. Then we go back to that Square website. I'm going to walk you through and teach you how to start and build your own Square website and go from there. Now, if you do all of this and you decide, I don't want to do it myself, but I do love this information, we also have resources. I design websites through my branding agency, but I also have another business in our directory that designs one-page websites for $100 to $200, extremely affordable. So you can go and get the website itself, or you can come get this education on 3 different topics and try the website out. If you don't want to do it yourself, then you can go and outsource it through a brand that is verified in our directory. So now that I've shared some of those benefits, I am going to move into some resources. If you head over to bossbabeblog.com and you click on the Boss Babe Lounge, you're going to see media, and then you're going to see resources. So media just shows you all the different media that we have, our podcast, magazine, all of that. Then we have resources. So if you are looking for grants right now and you would like a list with 10 different potential grants that are available, you can go and get that free list. Now, keep in mind, these are not my businesses or organizations, so you will still have to do your research on if they're the right fit for you, and also if you qualify, and the results may vary. So, and some of them are free. Well, a lot of them are free, but some of them are for smaller businesses. Some are for larger. Some are for brands that are in project management. Some are for entrepreneurs. There's a good mix in there. And one of them is actually a website that has multiple grants. So if you would like that, you can actually just text 833-705-4352, and then request a free list of grants. And then you'll get that link sent to you to go get yours and claim yours. Then we have a free interview. So if you would like to be interviewed on our show for $0, you can do that. Like I talked about in my previous sales blog, if you want to check that out, go to bossbayblog.com, scroll through the blogs on the homepage. I posted a blog that says 7 things that you can be doing to increase sales, or 7 things I would be doing if I was struggling with sales as an entrepreneur or I needed more. And one of them is take advantage of free platforms, interviews, blog interviews, features, events. Now, of course, you have to do your research to find out if it really aligns with who you are. But a lot of times there are tons of quality free entrepreneurial resources that people are just not claiming and utilizing or showing up for. So this is one. It's an interview. You can come be interviewed live on our YouTube channel. It streams on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. Sometimes we do snippets and we post it on Instagram as well. So I'm saying all that to say that it's $0. You can go apply and talk about your mission and talk about one topic that you're passionate about. It's all about how you use some of the resources. Some of the resources are not the right ones for you, but sometimes they are, and it's about how you use it and how you leverage it. The next thing we have is our free business resource portal. If you would like to get access to that so you can be in on all of the upcoming events that we're hosting in person and online, then you want to go ahead and go to the Boss Babe Lounge, which is located on our website. You can also just text us if any of these things you have questions on. We also have Patreon. It is $5 a month to be a part of our Patreon channel. You want to get there ASAP because I'm about to be dropping some gems. And then we have our branding workshops. We have a business workshop where you can go and get business services, as well as social media management. If you are needing social media management and you don't want to do anything and you want someone to take over everything social media wise, then you can head on over to bossbayblog.com and you can text us at 833-705-4352. It's very important that I keep in mind that we have different levels of social media services, but the current social media service that we have available provides service for 11 different platforms. And we take care of the content creation. We take care of the strategizing. We take care of the posting. We take care of the DMs. We take care of the chatting with the customers. We take care of everything. Therefore, the perfect client for this social media management service would be someone who is willing and ready to delegate. Sometimes people are ready, but they're really not willing. And what that looks like is I say, okay, you can't touch anything social media, and you're still touching social media. Or I say, I would refrain from posting, and then you're still trying to post. I'm not looking for people who have not yet found that balance or that value in delegating and letting that professional do their job. But I am looking for people who are really ready to just let go of the stress, the responsibility, or just the extra work of social media management and hand it over to a professional who can take on that role and understands the importance of brand consistency, as well as the importance of quality, like putting out quality for your brand, and a strategy that aligns with your overall goal, which is to have a more organized business and create a flow that sends people directly to your website. So if you're interested in that, you can text us 833-705-4352. That level of social media management, because we are taking over everything and you do absolutely nothing but give us your business information, it requires an investment of $500 a month. However, if you are willing to pay upfront full, then you're going to receive an exclusive promotion. So it would not equate to that same price point. We also have Boss Babe blog, ask us. So you can write us about your questions or things that you're going through in life for free, and then we'll respond back in the blog. It'll take a little time because I do have to review some of these requests, and then the ones that really just stand out, I like to post and respond back for the audience so that they know that they're not alone in some of the things that they're going through. Thank you guys so much for watching this live. I hope that from this live, if there's anything that you take away, it's that there are tons of resources and services out here to assist you. And don't get overwhelmed. Block out the noise and ask yourself 2 things. What am I looking for? What can I afford at this time? Ask yourself that question. Once you've answered that question for yourself, if you're looking for that guidance and expertise, head on over to bossbayblog.com. You can text us at 833-705-4352. Yes, it is required investment if you would like to become a member of our directory. However, we are more focused on you being the right fit versus making a sale. So you would fill out an application, and from there, if you are a right fit, you have an option to either pay for a membership upfront and receive that hands-on white glove marketing experience, or you can pay for your membership periodically, gradually, and gradually receive your benefits. The one that I recommend is upfront, because what that allows me to do is to provide you with everything all at once. And obviously, we're going to make sure we take it bite by bite because we don't want to overwhelm you, but I will be taking care of a lot behind the scenes for you. And then the second option is gradually, which will still be the same quality. The quality is not diluted. It's just the time frame that you're receiving the benefits will be gradual, because the funding that is required to execute these projects and directives will be given to us from you gradually. So those are the only two differences. But if you are a great fit, you're open, you're available to do both of those. We will determine which one it would be based off of the level of membership that you're trying to purchase. So just keep that in mind, and don't look at the number and say, oh, I can't join this because of this, because if you're looking for that flexibility, you can absolutely get that here. What's most important is that you are a great fit. And what I'm looking for in a great fit is someone who wants to delegate, someone who wants to let go of some responsibilities for their business, but also someone who is driven and accountable and understands what they're delegating. For example, you can delegate marketing or advertising directives to me, but the actual work of showing up to the events, you would still need to do, because you're not delegating that to me. And sometimes people will go into cruise control after they purchase a service. We're not in cruise control here. We are foot on the gas, going at 1,000%, because I know that if I've accepted you as a client, I see that value and that vision in what it is that you're doing. So by no means will we be enabling or on cruise control. However, if you're ready to work and you want someone who's here to work for you and with you, most importantly, with you, then you want to check out bossbabeblog.com. Thank you. Thank you very much, Charlie. I appreciate you. And shout out to Charlie Shops, one of our show sponsors. We talked about them on our last Boss Babe business show. Charlie is the founder of Charlie Shops, deals in custom gift baskets. And you can check them out for holidays, birthdays, parties, and couple events. And let me take this off so you can know who to text. You can text 757-842-0556. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you. You're amazing. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, all of the wonderful members of our directory. And I will see you guys again soon. I have to go get ready, because guess what? We have a live interview with another entrepreneur that is in our directory. And I'm sorry, not a live interview. Technically, it's a live tour. So I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.